Hello, my name is John McClure of Reverend and the Makers. You may know me from Reverend and the Makers, or even my famous relative Doug. What it is I've wrote a book. It's called The World Is Round. However, my brother Chris.
Hello.
Reverend and the Makers guitarist Ed.
Hello.
And my pal who, for the purposes of this podcast, we're going to call Eric.
Hello.
Keep interrupting me. It's called The World Is Round. I hope you enjoy.
Because the world is round, it turns me on. Because the world is round.
Are you ready? You're introducing it, Chris.
What is it?
Chapter 4, Tokyo 2007. It's called Ken
Chapter
Kutaragi.
what? Chapter what? 4?
Chapter 4,
Tokyo
2007. Ken Kutaragi.
Ken Kutaragi.
Ken Kutaragi.
Ken Ku-
Sounds like a wrestler.
Ken Kutaragi.
What's Ken? No, you're going to
I'm fucking telling you now, aren't I?
Welcome. Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. Wrong,
Welcome to The World Goes Around.
No, dude.
You've got one job.
The world is round. You silly bastard.
You don't understand Miller's experiment in psychology.
Don't try it.
You can only, after 7 bits of information, you start to have to chunk.
Well, I'm going to give you 3. Why are you chunking, fuck's
I'm
sake?
fucking chunking, alright?
I think Ken Kutaragi or whatever it was took 6 of those 7 chunks.
That was theorem using
Exactly.
5 syllables.
What's it called?
Right, it's called The World Is Round.
The World is round.
Then it's chapter 4.
Someone goes around.
The World Is Round.
Chapter 4, Tokyo 2007. Ken Kutaragi.
Yeah, man!
I'm talking about Miller and chunking.
I want to hear what? Tokyo 2007. Ken Kutaragi. The fear most often manifests itself when I think I've made a fool of myself, or said the wrong thing, or given someone a bad impression of me and such like.
Quite often then, I would reckon, that fear manifests.
No need to be alright.
Straight in there.
Bobby. It struck with a vengeance in Tokyo in 2007 as Laura and myself settled down for an authentic Japanese meal with our manager at the time, his Japanese mate Ken, and his other band Travis.
Ken.
Travis.
Is that Ken Kutaragi?
This is you'll see.
Is that him? It's like a place.
The eponymous Ken
Oh, Ken
Kutaragi.
Kutaragi going to place.
South Island.
Mount Ken
I thought it were a
Kutaragi.
part of Tokyo.
It's a mountain range just outside Tokyo.
You've got to go and see Ken
At this point, I only know him as Ken. I don't know him as. It only becomes known that he's Ken Kutaragi later.
It sounds like he's got a reputation.
No,
this man.
well he has. At minute, he's only McAndrew's mate. So
Right.
there's me and Laura, McAndrew,
Who's McAndrew?
my manager at the time,
Right.
Travis, all of Travis, all 4 members,
Healy.
Fran Healy,
And the other 3.
before he went grey, other 3,
Seen him lately.
and
I love his look.
Ken, his other bloke, right?
Go on then.
You see Fran Healy lately. Come right grey. Now, I'd been a big fan of Travis back in my school days, and I went to see him age 15 in one of my early forays into getting pished. Trapped at the front by a load of excitable overweight Jam fans. My mate Eddie
Where we gig at?
at City Hall.
Jam fans.
Yeah, you know.
I won't put them two together.
I'll tell you why, because Jam
We're
fans.
Jam
I'll tell you why.
fans.
Jam fans got into Britpop late, didn't they?
No, I don't think.
Reliving the youth.
I weren't there, but I doubt that.
Eddie, am I right, Ed? Am I right?
I would say they were more.
They were supporting.
Sammy Geary. He's exactly clientele I'm on about.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
They were Jam fans back in the day. They put a bit of timber on, a bit older. They're squashing young kids against
Travis
barrier.
on Friday and it's Embrace Saturday after.
There you go, right? You with me?
First gig I ever saw at City Hall,
Who did you see?
1989, I saw James.
99, how old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you? I was 3.
89.
1989, I saw James. Yeah.
How old were you?
12.
12.
Yeah.
Off you know what?
What was your first gig?
This.
What?
They were supporting
Travis.
Oh, right, this gig.
Other way. Oh yeah, they were. Yes.
Travis
Were you
was
there,
first
Eddie?
gig.
Are you at this
Casper
gig, Eddie?
headline and Travis was supporting.
He's right. Yeah.
Go on then, anyway. Go on.
So
Oh, wow.
Right gig.
Cat-
Right gig.
Right,
I'm
go
in
on.
Japan. I'm telling Fran Healy this tale. What we're telling you
Right,
now.
go on.
Trapped at the front by a load of excitable overweight Jam fans, my mate Eddie and me were faced with the choice of pissing us in his pants or miss the gig. Such was his dedication to the Britpop course.
Yeah.
About to start, we need to pace their squashing and all that, right? Now I'm all slossed in a restaurant on the other side of the world telling Fran Healy about my bladder issues, and I'm panicking because everyone considers me a lunatic. I worried too about my entrance to the feast. The table was situated below the ground. Diners were required to slide themselves in gracefully.
See, this is where I'm a bit naive. Do you know, like, you see them images of, like, sitting down with your legs crossed in Japan under very low tables? Does it actually happen?
This were under table, so there's ground, then there's a gap, what you were meant to slide into, and then it's table.
Do they cater for tall people?
Well, this was my problem.
Was the adjective you used gracefully? Slide under.
Diners were required to slide themselves in gracefully.
So there's Ken, Ian,
there's
you,
many words.
and you sat down with your legs crossed.
I'm not at the minute. This is what I'm saying, I'm not.
There's many words I would associate with John McClure, but I can safely say graceful is not one of
never
them.
Never been on radar.
We are racially stereotyping. They're made for small Japanese people.
I'm looking forward to hearing how you gracefully slide.
Well, I
on the
didn't.
table.
This is it. I'm a big lad. I had difficulty sliding all 7 foot of myself into the small space.
7 foot?
I'm nearly 7 foot.
7 foot?
I'll give myself another 6 inches.
That's what it felt like in Japan. They're that small.
I'm resembling a giraffe attempting to cram himself into an horse box. Eventually, I'm wedged in, albeit without any hope of ever going to the toilet during the course of proceedings. Laura and I had been keen to explore Tokyo, to see the palace, to walk round Shibuya gazing upwards at the skyscrapers lost in the dizzying neon. We'd forgotten to eat. With that in mind, I began tucking in enthusiastically at the range of fishy sushi goodness arranged before us. With my mouth stuffed with a tender piece of raw meat, I attempted small talk with the mainly monosyllabic Ken.
See, I'd have talked to Fran first.
I've already talked to Fran.
I've
told Fran about
his
I was still
bladder
thinking
issue.
about Grace.
I've talked to Ken because Fran thinks I'm weird because I told him about I wet myself in front of him.
Go on, carry on. Sorry, I'm
Talking to Ken now. I've got a bit of
some
sushi in my gob. I'm talking to Ken.
Right, okay.
This is good. This Ken, what is it?
Was it posh, this restaurant? Or was it
Right
just
posh.
Like,
Right.
posh one,
Oh, too posh for me, being honest.
Not just like when you've randomly stumbled.
No,
across
mate.
a
Like, I've been
proper-
invited. Ken's here. Travis is here.
Ken's there.
To see what Ken does.
This is good, Ken. What is it? His response stopped me in my tracks and provoked an instant gastronomic gob crisis on my tongue. Oh, this is whale, came the reply.
Oh no, you can't eat whale. You can't eat whale.
Whale? I blurted.
He did.
Well, did I though? Yeah. Dramatic tension. Whale? I blurted. What I wanted.
Get game away with you.
What I wanted to say was fucking whale. Not really on whale, is it, Ken? But my mouth was stuffed to the brim with the big blubbery bastard.
But did you inhale?
With the whale.
Did you inhale whale?
Oh, gee, no! Come on.
Come on, crack on. You got whale in your gob. Ken's
I had a decision to make in haste: swallow and know that every vegan I'd ever meet would consider me the spawn of Satan, or spit and have our host Ken think I was a rude toddler throwing his dinner from his high chair.
We should have a vote here about what you'd do in the situation.
Go on then.
I'm definitely swallowing. 100%.
You eat oat though.
Yeah, but there's also that like when in Rome.
I know what you're saying,
about
right? Well, I'm approaching this subject now, Chris. Eric, you don't like fish.
I would never be in this situation.
Well, let's say
I
it's
wouldn't
not
be-
fish then. Let's say, for instance, for you, it's an emu.
Why do you not
But
eat-
emus,
you not
yeah,
eat
but
fish?
emus aren't endangered, are they? So that's not.
All right then, a
You
tiger.
Tiger. Yeah.
I wouldn't eat. I'd spit at
spit
a
at a
tiger. You can't say that. I'm swallowing whale, but spit at a tiger,
Tiger's
mate.
different. Tiger's different.
It's that. Oh, I don't know. Gob full of beer and just get it down.
Yeah.
I think
It's,
I'd be
Eddie would be
looking
swallowing,
for
man.
a napkin
once
to do
it's in your
subtly
mouth
into,
and you
if you're in
you
that
can't.
It's not like I'm in the middle of Pitsmore, back streets, thinking I'm going to buy a legal whale, take it home and eat it. Like, you're in Japan, man.
It's right.
You got to lose some sort of. You got to lose some morals, man. Surely, world morals, anyway.
No, I'd be finding a napkin, spitting it out.
He's sat bang opposite me. I can't
So
just
me and
spit.
Eddie are swallowing and spitting.
You can't get out because he's in.
I'm wedged in. Ken's facing me. There's no fucking.
I'm intrigued at what you did.
What about what's that over there? Well, when he turns round,
Come on, he's not a toddler. It's Ken run about you. You'll see why you can't fool Ken.
I'm intrigued
too.
at what you did.
Well, I did as we all do in such circumstances, and I swallowed. And I constructed a narrative.
Unless you.
I constructed a narrative for myself to justify the fact that I'd swallowed Moby Dick.
was that Moby Dick?
Never read it.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
I'm going to edit that carefully, that bit.
I want to say that the Led Zeppelin song of the same name was playing gently in the background, but in truth, it was an inoffensive Christa Berg-esque take on J-pop. Anyway,
I can imagine that, actually.
See it,
That's one
can't
thing
you?
I can
Sounds
imagine.
See it. You're
Really
seeing
bad
that.
music.
Saxophone.
Yep, right. So I've constructed the narrative. The whale's already dead. I didn't kill it. Ken would have woofed it anyway, and when in Rome, etc. There you go, Chris.
Said that.
There you go, great minds there.
Genes or
Full
something.
seldom differ. Ken would have woofed it anyway. When in Rome, etc. It actually tasted really nice with a bit of wasabi and soy, but the guilt earned from an education at Catholic school never leaves you.
Oh, you can't. I don't think you can even say it tasted nice.
Oh no, it were nice.
Yeah, but that's
No,
what,
you
like,
can't,
I imagine...
can't taste nice. It tastes like.
No,
You imagine what
it were
horse...
nice,
like
mate.
This is
death
when
and-
all that horse thing came about horse steak.
Yeah, well, a horse is different.
Yeah, but imagine how nice horse tastes.
I think you've probably eaten horse.
Well, yeah, but if you... I've never... Yeah, if you like a lasagna in Tesco.
You know when that horse...
Honestly, but if you had like a sliced
Yeah, it's
horse
meant to be
steak,
nice,
I
yeah.
imagine
Yeah, but
it
no,
would
but
taste...
horse is different though because horse isn't endangered. Like I think
No, I'm not on about morally, I'm on about...
your moral dilemma tells you can't even
Food-wise,
think it
taste-wise.
tastes nice. You can't even
It
think
does
whale
taste
tastes
nice. Cod's diminished. I still like a cod and chips.
Oh, no.
See, my mate from Grimsby, he said cod were a bottom feeder, but that's by the by. He says always have haddock.
You're a bottom feeder, Chris.
I'm definitely a bottom feeder.
You're the cod of Sheffield.
So,
Sheffield's cod.
well, Laura's got form in this eating weird shit area, right? So,
Right.
Go on.
Laura, well, she has no such qualms. Wherever we go, she dives into the local cuisine with wild abandon. It's one of the things that makes her so good to travel with. You name it, she scoffed it.
My lass is like that as well.
Yeah,
she ate
alright.
baby goat's ribs once in Barcelona.
Get them down here.
Baby goats.
Baby
You
goats
can't
ribs.
have some moral high ground and then say, oh yeah, our lass eats baby goats.
Why not? It's not endangered. The baby goats aren't endangered. There's hundreds of them, thousands of them, millions of them.
No, it's endangered element that you've got to grasp
to-
onto here, Chris.
Okay,
That's the point. The endangered thing is the point, not the weird.
I'm starting to sound like a vegan. Just get it out.
Puffin, guinea pig, elephant snail, you name it, she scoffed it.
Wow.
I normally try one mouthful, then leave her to wrestle with the rodent carcass alone. I envy her in a way though, although you wouldn't do it on a Tuesday night for your tea in Sheffield, would you? Somehow being abroad makes it acceptable.
Unless you live in Ecclesall and shop at Waitrose.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, should we have puffin for tea?
No, don't be like that. Don't be-
Puffin range at Waitrose.
Fuck off.
They'll have us eating that horse lasagna at Tesco.
I'd feel worse about puffin than whale, mate.
Yeah.
That's
I'd have not to compare it.
Puffin liver, I don't like liver anyway. Puffin
liver?
Well, Iceland, mate. Yeah, me and Laura had it.
Is, it
Right,
is puffin in danger?
Yeah.
Well, it don't fucking matter then, does it? According to
It's got a nice coloured beak though, hasn't it, puffin?
Go on, crack on.
Do you think you shouldn't eat animals that are like cute to look at? Is that why you don't eat cats?
But if,
and dogs?
if endangered's your argument, then I'll go and eat my next door neighbour's dog and you can't suggest shit to me.
We don't.
What are you having today? I'm having Mitzi on toast.
That's a different.
Fucking right nice.
That is a different moral issue.
That was your argument.
That was Auntie Christine. No reason he's saying Mitzi, because Auntie Christine had a Yorkshire Terrier in
Auntie
80s
Arlene.
called Mitzi. Auntie Arlene, I mean. And it died because it licked some poison. It died because it licked some poison outside Scarborough.
Gorgeous with that scented olive oil from Waitrose. I think with the baby. I think with the baby goat's cheese starter. Ribs, whatever the fucking call.
Find it an excellent avocado replacement.
Baby goat's cheese. It tastes different. It's more immature.
More immature. Doesn't work out.
I'll have a bit of that immature goats.
Fucking hell. Tell them to crack on and fucking run out of jokes here.
Oh, somehow being abroad makes it acceptable. Do I ask less questions of myself than she? Am I sure of the answers? Am I so pissed on this sake that nothing I'm saying even makes sense anymore? Before we left, I drunkenly insisted that everyone assembled must tell us his or her greatest ambition.
You've come up with that idea.
I'm a bit pissed. I felt a bit like I
I like
made a knob out of
this.
myself.
I like it. This is where I start getting along with you.
Are you going to tell us what Fran
Me,
Healy's
thanks.
greatest ambition is?
Well, people generally welcome the opportunity to talk about themselves,
can't wait.
and I thought it a great way to bring Ken, whose English wasn't sparkling, into the conversation, into which he'd largely been a bystander. The answers amongst us Brits were well-intentioned, if a little egocentric, to play the perfect gig, to fly a plane around the world, etc.
Which was yours?
Some, I don't know, I can't remember now, just bollocks.
To win to win Premiership in Ethiopia.
to win the Ethiopian Premiership.
Fully manager.
To be a scout for Sheffield Wednesday, scout in Western Africa.
Ken Kutaragi, who in fairness had struggled to get a word in edgeways all evening as I recounted my tiddle midway through "Why Does It Always Rain on Me?" answered next. The man I would later found out had invented both the LED light system and the PlayStation.
Get lost.
Telling you.
Fran Healy never invented the PlayStation.
No, all the kind of because it's going to sound like 'cause I'm your brother.
Yeah.
I know that I swear down I didn't know what you were going to say then.
There you go.
So
He invented the PlayStation.
Ken,
I thought it was Ranger Mountains about 20 minutes ago.
he's invented the PlayStation and what?
and the LED light system.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't say it.
And the sound card for
this
Super
podcast,
Nintendo.
I swear to God, I did not know why John was going to say that then.
Well, that's good.
I just thought he would have bloke mate of Ian's
Why
called
didn't you
Ken.
tell me that?
I don't know, just forgot. I'll be embarrassed about what had happened with Fran Healy, if I'm honest. The man I would later find out had invented both the LED light system and the PlayStation spoke softly and simply by way of answer to my question. His ambition was far loftier than anything we could conceive of.
God, I can't wait.
What's your ambition, Ken? To change things.
Ken, you already have.
Wow.
You already have. Mate.
Well, I thought about Ken often when I got back home during one of me and our Chris's mini games on FIFA. Ken, I think, had succeeded a long time ago.
Because of Ken, my mum's fireplace had a chip in marble.
Who threw the plate? Who threw
Who threw
the pad?
first punch?
Who threw the pad?
Ah, John got the 2-0 down.
There's a theme here of John always losing at FIFA, isn't there?
Yeah,
Because I always
massive.
beat him at
You'll
FIFA.
find this.
We're going some rate shit.
You'll
that
find
night.
this running through podcast.
Eddie, you beat him at FIFA.
Fuck off.
I have done.
Yeah.
Not often, no.
Me and our Chris one night had a game of FIFA and we got so like
Probably
into-
Evo, actually. I've got to
we
be
were
honest.
we were on PlayStation. That was still down to Ken, weren't it?
Yeah, but still Ken's.
Still Ken's doing. Had a scrap, right, and it got a bit off out of hand, and we fell.
It weren't the fireplace, it was
What,
the doors
an
underneath
actual
the tower.
physical scrap?
Yeah, and you know, like
I've
when you
had
don't.
about 5 scraps with him, but Ken were responsible for definitely one.
You know when them cabinet doors, what's like video players inside, and
Yeah, yeah.
we fell into that, and door come off. So he's on floor, and I'm on top of him trying to lever him, and all this glass panels laying on him. And next thing we looked up, and my mum was here in a dressing
They
gown.
went out to my mother with me Auntie Gail. And she was like, get to bed, your mum's going mental.
At Christmas and all, and we'd been fighting. Like.
You did change things, Ken.
Yeah, well,
Deal
look,
with it.
Ken, look what you did.
I can't believe you said that.
Ken
to be honest.
Kutaragi. Shall I go on to next? Do you want to go?
Well, hold on, no. Let's end it on this one. What we've all been wanting to know,
Yeah.
what the old Twitter wants to know, is what were Fran Healy's biggest ambition in
Yeah.
life?
I think Fran Healy was something like, it would a bit
Don't make it up if you don't know it.
I don't know.
So, right.
Why does it all